you ever encountered someone who always puts themselves first, no matter the situation? Today, we're diving into the world of narcissistic women, those who believe the world revolves around them. We'll explore what happens when they're finally held accountable for their own decisions. This journey will help you understand the mindset of a narcissist and why facing the consequences of their actions can be such a shock for them. Let's start by understanding what narcissism really means and how it shapes a person's behavior. Narcissistic women often see themselves as special and deserving of more than others. They expect admiration, attention, and sometimes even obedience from those around them. When things don't go their way, they might blame others or refuse to accept responsibility. This mindset makes it difficult for them to imagine a world where their choices have real consequences. But what happens when they're finally forced to live with the results of their own decision? Imagine a scenario where a narcissistic woman makes a big decision, maybe ending a relationship, quitting a job, or cutting someone off. In her mind, she believes this choice will benefit her and she expects others to chase after her or regret her absence. But what if instead everyone respects her decision and moves on? Suddenly, she's left alone with the outcome she created, and that's when reality starts to set in. Those around her don't react as she expected. The narcissistic woman is often stunned. She might have anticipated pleas, apologies, or attempts to win her back. Instead, she's met with acceptance and distance. This unexpected reaction can be deeply unsettling for someone used to being the center of attention. It challenges her belief that she holds all the power in her relationships and forces her to confront the reality of her choices. How the narcissistic woman must live with the consequences of her decision. This is often the hardest part for her. She may feel isolated, confused, or even betrayed by those who simply respected her wishes. For perhaps the first time, she realizes that her actions have lasting effects and that others are not obligated to fix her mistakes or make her feel better. This moment can be a turning point, but it's rarely easy for someone with a narcissistic mindset. Often, narcissistic women will try to undo their decision once they realize the outcome is what they wanted. They might reach out, apologize, or attempt to manipulate the situation to regain control. However, if those around them stand firm and refuse to be drawn back in, the narcissist is forced to truly confront her new reality. This can lead to frustration, anger, or even desperation as she grapples with the loss of influence. Emotional fallout for a narcissistic woman can be intense. She may experience feelings of rejection, abandonment, or even humiliation. These emotions are difficult for her to process because they challenge her self-image. Instead of learning from the experience, she might lash out, blame others, or retreat further into denial. Understanding this emotional turmoil is key to recognizing why narcissists struggle so much with accountability. This crossroads, some narcissistic women may begin to reflect and grow, but many will repeat the same patterns. True change requires self-awareness and a willingness to accept responsibility, qualities that are often lacking in narcissists. Still, being forced to live with their decisions can plant the seeds for future growth, even if it takes time. For those around them, maintaining boundaries is essential to avoid being pulled back into unhealthy dynamics. The end, making a narcissistic woman live with her final decision, is a powerful way to encourage accountability. While it may be difficult to witness her struggle, it's important to remember that everyone is responsible for their own choices. By standing firm and respecting her decision, you not only protect yourself but also give her the opportunity to face reality. Sometimes, the greatest lesson comes from simply letting the consequences unfold.